and all of the
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. It is indeed happening. Woo! I hope everyone is doing well and fine. Sorry about all the technical mishaps that were going on. Had a bit of a plumbing issue here in good old Detroit. Apparently, I thought it was just an issue with us. Our sink backed up in our kitchen. Brent is in the house. Doctor's in the house. But apparently it's the whole street. So I had to deal with that, and that was real fun. But now we're here, and we can all enjoy ourselves. And we are actually still waiting for Forrest's audio to come in, but that should be coming in very soon. But we've got other audio to deal with, so let's get started. We can at least see where we're at and what's going on. Let's see. Let me start with me. Let me see how the audio is.
Check, 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 check. Okay.
It appears that audio is coming through fine. I hope it is.
Welcome to None Dare Call It Ordinary, the podcast that digs into the unusual.
I'm sure Brent will let me know if it's
downright
not.
unsettling beliefs found at the depths of the internet.
Let's, I think, okay, let me embiggen all this. Mute that.
Check, 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 check. Welcome to None Dare Call It
Brent
Ordinary,
confirms the audio
podcast
is coming
that digs
through
into
fine.
the unusual.
Perfect. All right, let me.
Yokalish. What does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Okay. Let's clear that out. Let's see what we can do here. Let me zoom in a bit more. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. Actually, let me do one more. I think it's probably around there. Let's see how that works.
Welcome to None Dare Call It Ordinary, the podcast that digs into the unusual, unorthodox, and downright unsettling beliefs found at the depths of the internet and the heights of paranoia. I'm your host, Dylan, and with me is the yogic and yokalish Brent.
Yokalish. What
Yep.
does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Having to do with yoga.
Oh, yoga.
So you're into yoga and you're a yokel, which I think
I've
would be a really
I've
good
actually
marketing scheme.
Yes, I've never done yoga personally, and I should try. I'm extremely not flexible, so
You got to
that's
learn. You
probably
got
not
to do
good.
the yoga, get into
Yep.
it,
I will.
and then you'll go far. You'll go far.
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
All right, Forrest is here, and we should have his audio in very shortly. Let's see, let's do a quick test on that. Still waiting for that to come out. Doop, doop, doop. And while we wait, Brent, I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope that your plumbing is working perfectly fine. Ooh, my back is ruined. Well, my life is going fine now that the kitchen, at least I was able to get the water out. Forrest is here. Forrest is here. Forrest, it's just going to be a chatting thing for the time being. One day we'll figure out how we can all stream on here at the same time. But for now, we're just doing a chatting deal. Still waiting for your audio to come in, but I'm sure it's going to come in soon. First, we'll try it here.
Welcome to None Dare Call It Ordinary, the podcast. Brent.
Yokalish. What
Yep.
does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Having to do with yoga.
Oh, yoga.
So you're into yoga.
I think somebody's got some background. Is it Brent? Yeah, a little bit of background, nothing too
Yokalish.
extreme.
What does
Nothing we can't handle with a little noise reduction. Doo-doo-doo. Still waiting for the audio. Wonder how much I can do with just. I think I do want that back.
And Yokalish Brent.
Yokalish? What does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Having to do with yoga.
Oh, yoga.
So you're into yoga and you're a yokel, which I
I've
think would be a
I've
really
actually
good
never-
marketing scheme.
Yes, I've never done yoga personally.
Okay, so I can. Why do you got to stop eating those? Those sound delicious. I'm pretty sure I've eaten those at one point myself. My fiance really loves a root chip. That's her bag. That's her deal. Get some of this cut out.
The yogic and yokalish Brent.
Yokalish. What does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Having to do with yoga.
Oh, yoga.
So you're into yoga and you're a yokel, which I think would be a really good marketing scheme.
Oh, no, I don't need that. Eating the whole bag. I used to have myself a problem with Doritos, which is why I can no longer eat Doritos anymore. We're getting something here. We can use Google Hangouts for us all to stream. Okay, I got you. Yeah, we'll have to get that set up. Thing about Google Hangouts though is that's what Brent and I were primarily using when it was just him and I doing the stream. But they're actually closing down, so I don't know. I wonder what the next step is going to be for that. I'm also not sure how to use Google Hangouts with OBS, which is what I'm using to do the stream. Yeah, Brent was bringing that up. Yeah, I think according to them, they're getting rid of it, which is really unfortunate. Do you have an ETA by any chance on the on that, Forrest, about when your audio's coming in?
Yokalish Brent.
Yokalish. What does the first word mean, if you don't mind?
Having to do with yoga.
Oh, yoga.
So you're into yoga and you're a yokel, which I think would be a really good marketing scheme.
Yes, I've never done.
While I'm here, I can clean all this up. Probably right there.
Really good marketing scheme.
Yes, I've never done yoga personally, and I should try. I'm extremely not flexible. Personally, and I should try.
Well, good for you, Brent. Brent is currently watching a Tarkovsky film because he is a nerd. I only watch movies that are orange and teal.
Scheme.
Yes, I've never done yoga personally, and I should try. I'm extremely not flexible, so that's
you gotta
probably not
learn. You
good.
gotta do the yoga, get
Yep.
into it,
I will.
and then
Force is right. I am a splitter, and that's going to become, when you listen to this episode, you'll understand the problem of splitting. It's truly sad. It's a sad thing. Oh, Brent is watching. He doesn't know Russian. He can't hear it. I mean, that's how you really legitimately watch a foreign film, I feel.
Extremely not flexible.
No subtitles.
So
you
that's
gotta
probably not
learn. You
good.
gotta do the yoga, get
Yep.
into it,
I will.
and then you'll go far. You'll go far.
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
It's Forrest.
Yeah, splitter schismatics, it's all the same. It's all terrible and bad, and everyone should stop it. This I'm actually going to clean up
Yep.
while I'm here.
I will. Yep, I will. I will.
Do the
Let's-
yoga, get into it, and then you'll go far. Do the yoga, get
Yep.
into it,
I will.
and then you'll go far. You'll go far.
All right, so I got Forrest's audio. I don't think it was bridge. I think it was, you said Bealding or something like that. Okay, Forrest sent the... Yeah, you said Bealding, and then you tried saying homophobic slur, and you said, I think it was like homophonic snurs or something really bizarre. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, you did. Oh, yeah. It's happening. We're live streaming this. Yep, this is the important stuff. This is what everyone needs to know about. Still waiting on Forrest's email. Liberty has been reported. What does that mean? Brent's talking some nonsense. I have no idea what it is. By the way, while we're here and not editing, while I wait for those emails to come in, I'll just leave this up. This is something we mentioned. We've mentioned it on Twitter, and we've mentioned it on the Liberty Report. That's what you're talking about. Got it. We did mention that. So apparently Forrest sent the email to himself, which is why I think I actually just got it. Yep, I got it now. But while I'm here, just to let everyone know, we are accepting cryptocurrency donations because this is truly a Paul Bot podcast. And if we're not going to have gold, we might as well have the next best thing, which is crypto. And if you go to nonedarecalledordinary.com/donate, you'll be able to find all of our public addresses here. We're currently accepting Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And yeah, they're on the screen. And if you go to the website, again, nonedarecalledordinary.com/donate, you can find those. But now we can get on with the show because we have, it's not virus scanned. Ugh. We'll get that downloaded and we will get on the way. I'm actually just going to keep this on while I wait for this to download. They only accept gold. What about gold coin? Is Bitcoin Cash the one that I can't remember all the crypto lore at this point, but there was the guy who really didn't like Bitcoin because it was centralized, and he was really into Bitcoin Cash. Is that the one, Forrest? I have not kept up on my crypto knowledge. It's the main fork. Okay, that's what I thought. Roger Ver, yeah, that's the guy. Smart guy, smart cookie. Smart cookie, definitely. One thing we definitely have to do at some point is figure out your audition recording sessions for us, just because these waves should not be this big. I'm not sure what's doing that. I mean, I know right now Brent and I's are smaller just because we're recording in mono, but even in stereo, they weren't like 1.5 gigabytes big. Yeah, that's right. I can't remember his argument for why he thought, I mean, I'm not saying it's a good one, but I can't remember why he thought Bitcoin was more centralized. I don't remember his reasoning. All right. Let's get it going. Everything's nice and organized. Okay, let's get this party going. Those tyrannical developers, man. They're the worst. Boom. One thing, Forrest, about your microphone is I think it has a built-in, it's got like a built-in limiter on it, unless you're doing that on its own. So I think there's like no way for your audio to actually clip, which is interesting. All right, let's just take a gander here.
Wow. What if I told you, Neil, that the red pill is bullshit? What if I told you everything on 4chan isn't true?
That's pretty good still.
What if I told you Dave Rubin is a moron? What then would you do, Neil? What then would you do?
There's also like a weird like humming in the back of your in your audio. I mean, it's not a big deal. All right, let me actually. Let me do a moment of silence. Doing some noise reduction. Okay. Let's test it out.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. No. I actually have done yoga before, by the way. I've done even this weird like sauna yoga where you're just covered in sweat in the.
Did I do it already? Yeah.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever and ever and ever. No. I actually have done yoga before, by the way. I've done even this weird.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's do a little bit of this. Boop. Good minute 30. Yeah, Forrest, eventually it would be probably best if you got the same microphones we have. These microphones are pretty dope. I do have to say, it's the one I'm speaking to you on right now. I mean, hey, it's working for now. Yeah, so I guess we should let everyone know that Forrest has we did a Masonic ceremony after recording this episode, and Forrest has been officially initiated into the podcast. This is he's now a co-host officially, not just a guest anymore. So it's pretty impressive. Yep, we had we mailed him. We had to do it express. We did mail him some lamb's blood. We all had on our black robes. And yeah, so now it's official. He's one of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. All right. Okay, now we've got that going. Boom. Let's there we go. What is this? Okay.
Really good marketing scheme.
Yes, I've never done yoga personally, and I should try. I'm extremely not flexible, so
You got to learn. You got to do the yoga, get into it,
I will.
and then you'll go far. You'll go far.
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
It's Forrest.
Oh. Oh, we can't
It's
get rid of
me. I'm
him.
here forever and
Okay. The other thing, Forrest, is I think because your audio is always far and away the loudest, so I actually think you can also turn it down a little bit. Okay, so
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
It's Forrest.
it's me.
let's see, somewhere around there.
Forrest.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever.
Oh.
Forever and ever and ever.
I actually think
Who's here?
Who?
It's
Eh,
Forrest.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever
Oh.
and ever and ever.
Oh, we can't get rid of him.
No. I actually
He's a
have done
constant
yoga
guest.
before, by the way. I've done even this.
oh yeah, let me, because yeah, right now I actually have your audio like 10 decibels lowered. I mean, when I throw it into Audition and do all that, it'll all be evened out. I'll do like the loudness matching and all the compression and all that. But while I'm in Audacity, that's just how I do it. Double his voice. Oh, lordy be. I could do that. Audition has a bunch of fun, like weird filters that you can put on kind of automatically. So maybe I'll play around with that.
It's
Eh,
Forrest.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever
Oh.
and ever and ever.
Oh, we can't get rid of him.
No. I actually have done
constant
yoga
guest.
before.
The constant guest. That's right. Okay, let's a little.
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
It's
Eh,
Forrest.
It's me. I'm
I can cut this out. Boom. Boom.
Hey, guess who's here?
Who?
It's Forrest.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever
Oh.
and ever and ever.
Oh, we.
Cut some of this out. I can pull me back a little bit. Maybe do this. See how this sounds. Oh, maybe you did. You might have said Kafka. I just
Hey,
misheard it.
guess who's here?
Who?
It's Forrest.
It's me. I'm here forever and ever. Forever
Oh.
and ever and ever.
Oh, we can't get rid of him.
No. I actually have.
Rid of him.
No. I actually have.
Get rid of that.
Rid of him.
No. I actually have done yoga before, by the way. I've done even this weird like sauna yoga where you're just covered in sauna yoga where just covered in sweat in this hot room.
Oh,
doing
the
it.
Bikram yoga.
Yeah. or
Did you
whatever it's
vomit
called.
afterwards?
What was that?
Yeah, my fiance hates it. My fiance
Did
is
you
a big
vomit?
yoga fan. She hates the Bikram yoga.
I hated it too.
Is that the yoga where you get really
Twice, Brent asked if you vomited, and you just ignored that question completely. Let me.
Sweat in this hot room.
Oh,
doing
the
it.
Bikram yoga.
Yeah. or
Did you
whatever it's
vomit
called.
afterwards?
What was that?
Yeah, my fiance.
You'll never know if he vomited.
Yeah, or whatever it's called. And sweat in this hot room.
Oh,
doing
the
it.
Bikram yoga.
Yeah, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, my fiance hates it. My fiance is a big yoga fan. She hates the Bikram yoga.
I hated it too.
Is that the yoga where you get really nauseous? Or
Oh,
no?
here we go.
Oh, you just feel like shit and you ache all over and you just want to kill yourself. It's terrible.
That's the pain leaving.
Oh man. Well, at least we got that question there.
Is a big yoga fan. She hates the Bikram yoga.
I hated it too.
Is that the yoga where you get really nauseous?
Yeah, this is I'm not using Audacity to actually so these volume levels are not going to be the volume levels that this is just kind of for me, just so it's kind of relatively evened out. But once I transfer them to what do you call it? Once I transfer them to Audition is when I'll actually make the volume sound right.
The Bikram yoga.
I hated it too.
Is that the yoga where you get really nauseous? Or no?
Oh, you just feel like shit and you ache all over and you just want to kill yourself.
It's funny, I'm aching all over. I've been doing the rucking. Yeah, exactly. Audition has a really nice loudness matching, so you can have really specific guidelines. So typical podcast audio is like 16, I think negative 16 LUFS is the number. And so Audition kind of does that, and then I go in and also do like the compression and whatnot.
Or no?
Oh, you just feel
I can actually just get rid of that.
Yoga where you get really nauseous? Or no?
Oh, you just feel like shit and you ache all over and you just want to kill yourself. It's terrible.
You just want to kill yourself? It's terrible. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, I've been wrecking. I go on the treadmill with a big ass weight on my back, so I'm pretty
Kill
sore
yourself. It's
myself.
terrible.
That's the
That's good.
pain leaving the body. That's the
Nice.
key. You got to get it out of there.
That's the idea.
Pain leaving the body. That's exactly what it is. Although I think
Yourself. It's terrible.
That's the
That's good.
pain leaving the body. That's the
Nice.
key. You got to get it out of there.
That's the idea.
Sir. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of this will get. I'm not
Leaving the
familiar with
body.
Edgar Tolle on
That's the
that.
key. You got to get it out of there.
That's the idea.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And before we
I'd be down for Eckhart Tolle. I am very. He's one new age guy. I don't really know a whole lot about him.
get out of there.
That's the idea.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And before we to get it out of there.
That's the idea.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And before to get it out of there.
That's the idea.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And before we begin, one thing we wanted to say right up front is we got a lot of love from...
Boop, boop, boop. This is the best part about a monologue. Bam. Bam. Silence all this out. Man, I went on forever. Whoop, 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 whoop.
That's true.
Absolutely.
And before we begin, one thing we wanted to say right up front is we got a lot of love from our previous episode, especially our coverage of Serge Ben Hayon and Universal Medicine. And we're really grateful for everyone who reached out. We even got a shout out from Esther Rocket herself, which was
Yeah,
a
that was
big...
cool.
One annoying thing on my end is I can hear my chair squeaking.
got a shout out from Esther Rocket herself,
Yeah, that
which
was
was
cool.
a big win for us. Which was a big win for us, and we're really glad she enjoyed it. And we got some fan responses, people who were former members. Really glad she enjoyed it, and we got some.
What is that?
Big win for us, and we're really glad she enjoyed it. And we got some fan responses, people who were former members of.
You got to keep winning. You got to do it.
Enjoyed it, and we got some fan responses, people who were former members of the cult or who lost somebody to the cult, and really excited that we could reach out to these folks.
You know, honestly, I'm not sure. I'm actually having a bit of trouble keeping track of the chat right now, because right now it's showing 0 viewers, which I know isn't the case, because I know y'all are viewing. It could be a ghost. It might be a ghost. If you are a ghost, we would ask that you let us know. I feel that we have a right to know if a
or
ghost
who
is
lost
viewing our
somebody
channel.
to the cult, and really excited that we could reach out to these folks and make an episode that made them laugh. And make an episode that made them laugh at least.
Oh, Kim's here. Hey, Kim, what's going on?
Make an episode that made them laugh at least, so they can get that, at least out of.
In case no one knows, Kim is my fiance's mom. So be nice to her, or I'll hear about it.
Made them laugh at least, so they can get that, at least out of this whole crappy experience. And also a reminder.
This is a little. Oh, my back. Ah. Oh, no worry about that at all, Kim. You came when you needed to come. And that's what matters.
And make an episode that made them laugh at least, so they can get that, made them laugh at least, so they can get that, at least at. An episode that made them laugh at least, so they can get that at least out of this whole crappy experience. And also a reminder, if you enjoy the episode, just to let everyone. Also a reminder, if you enjoy the episode, just to let everyone know, if you give us a rating.
Hey, Kim, I got a question for you. Did you ever, in your college days or any other time, did you run into any LaRouche people hanging around? Any Lyndon LaRouche fans about?
Just to let everyone know, if you give us a rating and review on iTunes, that's really big for us. So, hey, if you liked it, do that. And if you don't, hey, you can give us a 1-star review. That works too. Also, we have some...
I'm good at multitasking. I think that's what it comes down to. Oh man, Kim, I would love to hear your LaRouche story. Oh, that's too bad. Well, you'll listen to the podcast and you'll learn a whole bunch of stuff you don't need to know.
Review. That works too. Also, we have some updates. We've updated our website, nonedarecallitordinary.com, and now...
Oh, crap. Whoop. Yeah, Brent is right. Probably more than you ever need to know.
Hey, you can give us a 1-star review. That works.
Actually, now that... Because I know Forrest, I got to keep an eye on Forrest, because I know his... It's like 30 seconds different. I'll just have to keep an eye on that.
Hey, you can give us a 1-star review. That works too. Also, we have some updates. We've updated our website, nonedarecallitordinary.com, and now you can browse our episodes by series, so hopefully it's a little easier to... Hopefully it's a little easier to find. So hopefully it's a little easier to find the episodes that you want to listen to. And we're working on some more improvements to make it easier to search and all that kind of stuff. And another big announcement on our website is we are now accepting cryptocurrency donations.
Woo!
Now, yeah, one of our co-hosts, Forrest in particular, big crypto nerd.
Big crypto nerd Forrest. Shout out to him. Oh.
See donations.
Woo!
Now, yeah, one of our co-hosts, Forrest in particular. Yeah, one.
Yeah, you were really on that train. I think I was in it before anybody, kind of on accident, but I didn't know anything about it, and I just ignored it for many years. Crypto Lutherans, that's right. I forgot about that insult. I believe that was some of the SSPX folks.
Donations.
Woo!
Yeah, one of our co-hosts, Forrest in particular, big crypto nerd, and he made the suggestion.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Scoot this on over here. Crypto is cryptocurrency, so Bitcoin, for example, Kim, is what a cryptocurrency is. It's basically internet money.
Hosts, Forrest in particular, big crypto nerd, and he made the suggestion, and we want to keep him happy.
Yeah,
So
thanks for telling everyone, Dylan. Now they're all going to come after my my crypto. They're going to try to hack me now. Thanks for.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That
Forrest, if you do get hacked, I'm terribly sorry. I hope that doesn't happen.
suggestion, and we want to keep him happy.
Yeah,
So
thanks for telling everyone, Dylan. Now they're all going to come after my my crypto. They're going to try to hack me now. Thanks.
Sure. Let me get rid of this laugh. Oh yeah, it almost came to blows, Buckley and Vidal. Did you ever see that documentary? There was a documentary about them.
And he made the suggestion, and we want to keep him happy.
Yeah, thanks for telling everyone, Dylan. Now they're all going to come after my my crypto. They're going to try to hack me now. Thanks for. Everyone, Dylan. Now they're all going to come after my my crypto. They're going to try to hack me now. Thanks for.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That is what we want. Hack Forrest, and we'll give you a shout out along with all of his money. And if you want to,
damn, I didn't realize I called for people to hack him. I just went into a fugue state when I did that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, I think I saw it. I think my fiance and I saw it in the theaters. That seems right. Yeah. Or William F. Buckley is to Tucker Carlson as Kant is to LaRouche. I think that's another potential analogy there.
My crypto, they're going to try to hack me now. Thanks for
You're
outing
welcome. You're welcome. That is what we want. Hack Forest, and we'll give you a shout out. Hack Forest, and we'll.
Maybe. I'm sure Russia's already found your crypto
You're
forest.
welcome.
I hate to
You're
say
welcome.
it.
That is what we want. Hack Forest, and we'll give you a shout out along with all of his money. And if you want to donate to us, if you want to donate some cryptocurrency, you can head over to nonedarecallit.ordinary.com/donate.
Yeah, there was a movie, I think Frost Nixon. I think it was just called Frost Nixon. Yeah, the Best of Enemies is the documentary about the Vidal Buckley kind of debates. I think around the 1968 convention, if I'm not mistaken.
And if you want to donate to us, if you want to donate some cryptocurrency, you can head over to nonedarecallit.ordinary.com/donate. And you'll find our addresses for Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So we got a smorgasbord.
What's weird is, okay, now it's showing. Let me just want to
Okay, here we go.
see if it's...
Okay.
Like, it wasn't showing the...
I'm just glad, Forrest, that weird thing that happened was early. So it'll be fairly easy to fix.
Now it's acting fine, so at least for now. If it happens again, I might have to stop it to check again, but it's working now, so... All right. Anyway, so we're talking about crypto, so...
Bunch of white noise.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to assume these are legitimate laughs. Do that.
Okay.
Okay. That's cool. So is it? Yeah, and then were you done, Dylan, with that thought? Or okay.
Yeah, I was done, so now it's
Okay,
you.
cool. So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Okay, here we go. Wait, let me just double.
Like, it wasn't showing...
Okay, yeah, so this is all malarkey.
So, what are we...
So then... And then figure out where that goes, and that should all be good.
Or addresses for Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So we got a smorgasbord.
So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Litecoin, so we got a smorgasbord.
So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Well, today, speaking of cults, we have a new series on an American cult.
Yeah.
You know, America's number one, especially when it comes to cults.
Yes.
And specifically, we are talking about Lyndon LaRouche and his political cult, the NCLC. And
Okay, perfect. Everything Donald Trump has ever said is true. I mean, that's what I've learned from QAnon. Yeah, Vidal has definitely said some false things from time to time, including that.
Ethereum and Litecoin, so we got a smorgasbord.
So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Well, today,
Yeah, I don't know the extent of the dumb stuff Vidal said. I know that one.
And Litecoin, so we got a smorgasbord.
So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Well, today, speaking of cults, we have a new series on an American cult.
Yeah.
You know, American.
Let me do this.
About today, Dylan?
Well, today, speaking of cults, we have a new series
I disappeared?
on an American.
You lost me. Oh. I think Kim sees me. Yep, just you and me, Kim. I don't know what happened. Weird. Technical issues, one moment. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm not getting any... All right, looks like everyone is back on the thing. Good to hear. Gave me an opportunity to change my battery here. Actually, it's Brent. Speaking of the Max Headroom incident, there was another Michigander podcast, Histories, Mysteries, and Conspiracies. They just did an episode on the Max Headroom incident, which is really fun.
About today, Dylan?
Well, today, speaking of cults, we
nice.
have a new series on an American cult.
Yeah.
You know, America's number one, especially when it comes to cults.
Yes.
I wonder, who do you think has the best cults? Oh yeah, Elisa Lam, yeah. I think I disagree, because I think if I'm remembering correctly, she thinks it was a foul play, which I don't think so. And the one thing that kind of annoyed me about that is how a lot of people don't talk about how that video was edited of Elisa Lam. Someone came back. I'm talking about Elisa Lam.
I don't want to be here.
All right, well, we don't have to keep talking about it. I will show you on the stream, though. Oh, no. There she is. Later. Whoop. All right, let's keep going.
New series on an American cult.
Yeah.
You know, America's number one, especially when it comes to cults.
Yes.
And specifically, we are talking about Lyndon
Yep, she did just come back from yoga, as a matter of fact. Yeah, Elise Lamb was I think she was a college student, and she was found in the water tank of yeah, I think those are probably right. So we're probably not number one yet. That's a good point. Jim Jones is pretty good. I mean, Scientology is pretty good. Scientology is worldwide. I think I'm going to put L. Ron Hubbard above Jim Jones, though, for cults.
One,
Do you disagree?
when it comes to cults.
Yes.
One, especially when it comes to cults.
Yes.
And specifically, we are talking about Lyndon LaRouche and his political cult, the NCLC.
I don't think R. Kelly has a cult yet, but who knows what could happen. Oh, Scientology is a religion. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
NCLC. And we're talking about this, and we're talking about this now.
I should have put that key in there. Yeah. Take that out. I mean, that's true about Charlie Manson, but I feel he had the help of a lot of drugs. So it's not as impressive, I feel, where Scientology is a fairly sober organization.
And his political cult, the NCLC. And talking about this.
Oh, I got rid of the wrong thing. I could zoom in, but I'm too lazy. Boom. Let's try that.
The NCLC. And we're talking about this now because he just recently passed away a few weeks ago. 96 years young.
Oh.
96. Good year.
Passed away a few weeks ago. 96 years young.
Oh.
A few weeks ago. 96. Passed away a few weeks ago. 96 years young.
Oh.
And I think he just died of being old as fuck. And
that's pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, it could have been a Rockefeller CIA plot too. Who knows?
96 years young.
Oh.
And I think he just died of being old as fuck. And we've had him on he's been on
one thing.
Obama was Hitler.
I'm not 100% sure. I forgot I should have. I think about this. I'm not sure.
I do remember looking into when I was doing the research for this podcast, I came across a book or a pamphlet, and it was called The Obama Murders, I think.
Okay, Obama Murders. She can make as much noise as she wants, frankly.
The overall overarching story of Lyndon LaRouche. And let's begin at the beginning.
Okay, so I assume...
Ooh, yeah. Yep. Yep.
Himself murdered, yeah. True.
Oh, so
True.
it
Okay. So, yeah, so... That's roughly, I'll start there, and then move on from there.
Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. So we got a smorgasbord.
So, what are we talking about today, Dylan?
Well, today, speaking of cults, we have a new series on an American cult.
Yeah.
You know, America's #1, especially when it comes to cults.
Yes.
And specifically, we are talking about Lyndon LaRouche and his political cult, the NCLC. And we're talking about this now because he just recently passed away a few weeks ago, 96 years young.
Oh.
And I think he just died of being old as fuck. And we had him on our... He's been on...
I think... Okay, yeah. So I think we should be, like, here. Okay.
weeks ago, 96 years young.
Oh.
And I think he just died of being old as fuck. And we've had him on our... He's been on our agenda,
Okay.
you know...
Cool. Yeah, he's got a lot of Nero talk. Definitely a lot of Nero talk on there. Okay, I'm gonna save this. I'm actually gonna check something real quick. Yeah. So I actually, because we started so late, I think I'm going to cut off the stream right now. I think we got a good start. I think I was able to kind of fix the work around the kind of the forced audio stopping, so that's a good place to be. And yeah, we will have this out tomorrow, and I hope you all enjoyed. Yeah, Force has got to go anyway, so I figured this would be a good time to stop. But I hope everyone had a grand time. Yeah, same here, same here. But yeah, it'll be probably by 5 p.m. tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific. It'll be ready. And we'll spread the word about LaRouche and all of the good things he did. And so with that, I say to you, good night.